Welcome to Sudesh Sharma YouTube channel. Myself Sudesh Sharma. Today I am going to teach a very important topic, blood. First of all, what is blood and what is the definition of blood? Students, listen to very carefully and make a concentration on this class. Students, listen carefully. What is blood? Blood. I give a simple definition of blood. Blood is a fluid connective tissue. Blood is a fluid connective tissue that circulate in the vessels of body. Students, what I am telling you, the definition of blood. Blood is a fluid connective tissue that circulate in the vessels of body. Students, I would like to mark the important words in the definition. In this definition, fluid connective tissue. Why we call it fluid connective tissue? Students, you know very well. I am telling you, blood composition. Look at here, the composition of blood: plasma and blood cells. Plasma and blood cells. Plasma 55% and blood cells 45%. Due to the presence of plasma fluids in the blood composition, so that we call it fluid. And connective tissue, why we call it? Due to blood cells. Students, you know very well, two and more cells makes tissue, so that we call it connective tissue. So blood is a fluid connective tissue that circulate in the vessels. Blood circulate in the vessels. Circulation means traveling of blood from the heart to reach a target organ and returns from target organ to heart is called circulation. Students, always remember vessels. What is vessels? Vessels are tube like structure. Vessels are tube like structure. In this tube, blood circulate. You know very well, in the tubes, fluid is always circulate. So this is the definition of blood. The blood is a fluid connective tissue that circulate in the vessels of body is called blood. Students, some of normal values, normal parameters of blood I am telling you. Listen. Normal parameter. Normal values. In a adult, approximately 8% of body weight. In a adult, approximately 8% of whole body weight fluid is blood is present. Blood is present in the body. In the body. How much? 8%. If a adult is have 60 kilogram body weight. If you calculate the 60 gram of 8%, you will find approximately 5 liter blood circulate in the body. In a adult, approximately 5 liter blood circulate in the body. Is called normal value 5 liter. Now next further I tell you color of blood. If an examiner may ask a simple question, the color of blood, you will tell them red color. Why it red color? Due to the hemoglobin pigment. Hemoglobin pigment. This hemoglobin pigment is present in RBC. So that we call it blood is red color. If examiner give a condition in a question, if may ask from arterial blood, if may ask from arterial blood, you will tell them what? Which type of color? You will tell them bright red color. Bright red color. Why? Due to presence of oxyhemoglobin. Arterial blood color is bright red color. Always remember, never ever forget what I am telling you. Bright red color, arterial blood color is bright red color due to the presence of oxyhemoglobin. But examiner also may ask from venous blood. Examiner may ask from venous blood. You will tell them dark red color. Why? Due to presence of carboxyhemoglobin. So that the venous blood is called dark red color. Students, further we go on the liquidity of blood and solidity of blood. Further, I am telling you. Listen very carefully. Listen. Blood, where it solid or where it liquid. If blood in circulation, if blood in circulation, this blood in property as liquid. If blood does not circulate if blood does not circulate in the the body and out from and outside from body, it will change into solid. This property is known as coagulation. Coagulation. Outside of body, blood change in solid means you can say coagulation. And if blood circulate in the vessels, the property of blood is liquid. Always remember, never ever forget. Always remember, never ever forget. Now next, I would like to explain further function of blood. 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 Listen. Function of blood. Function of blood. What I am telling you, function of blood. First one is maintain body temperature. Very simple. What I am telling you, maintain body temperature. How it does? Blood, how to maintain body temperature? Students, always remember, blood is circulate in the vessels of body from the warm part to cooler part and cooler part to warm part. This circulation leads to maintain body temperature. This property is maintained, this process is maintained body temperature. Now next function I am telling you. Next function, oxygen transportation. Oxygen transportation. You know very well, lungs saturate oxygen and dissolve into blood and bind with RBC that travel into vessels and reach target organ via the vessels, via the blood at the target organ. This property is called, this nature is called O2 transportation. Lungs to target organ, the reaching of oxygen via the blood is called O2 transportation. This function is known as O2 transportation via the blood. Now next function I would like to tell you. Next function, third, excretory function. Excretory function. What I am telling you? Excretory function. You know very well, body in the body organ have many metabolic process. in the body organs have many metabolic process which leads to end products and which release end product after the metabolic process, which release end product known as waste product, known as waste product. Those who live in vessels and dissolve into blood, and blood carry the waste product at the excretory organ. And excretory organ excrete out the waste product from the body. Students, one question may arise from the excretory organ. Which organs are known as excretory organ? You always remember, never ever forget, excretory organ are skin, lungs, and kidney. Skin, lungs, and kidney, these organs are known as excretory organ, which excrete out the waste product known as skin excrete out sweat, lungs exhale carbon monoxide, and kidney excrete out urine. These are the important function of blood, because after the metabolism, the waste product dissolve in the vessels and dissolve in the blood, and to carry out at the excretory organ, and excretory organs are excrete out waste product from the body, skin, lungs, and kidney. So these are the important process. For to excrete out the waste product from the body via the blood is called excretory function. Now next one I would like to tell you. Next one, hormone transportation. Students, listen very carefully. Never ever forget what I am telling you. These process and these mechanisms are very important, and I want to tell you in brief discussion where it is important function of blood. Next one is fourth is hormone transportation. Hormone transportation. You know very well, endocrine glands are secrete hormone and directly leave into blood, and blood transport it hormone at the target organ. This function is known as hormone transportation. I hope you get it well and clearly, so that I am telling you hormone transportation. Students, further we go on. Next function of blood is fifth, to maintain pH. Maintain. Here I am telling you normal pH of blood, normal pH of blood is 7.35 to 7.45. This pH is maintained by the buffer solutions, because students, I am telling you about the metabolic process. In the body there are many metabolic processes occur and to release acids in the body. If the amount of acid is more in the body, the pH will become acidic medium. In the acidic medium, the body cells are not functioning properly. So that for to maintain acidic pH, for to neutralize the acidic pH of body, why the blood neutralize the acid. How? Because blood contain buffer solution. Blood contain buffers which to neutralize the acid, because this buffer bind with hydrogen ions, so that to neutralize the acidic pH of body. Why the blood? The function of pH maintained by the blood. Simply you learn this process. There are many metabolic processes occur in the body which to release acids. For to decrease the acidic pH, means acidic medium, by the blood contain many buffer solutions and which to bind hydrogen ions and to neutralize the acidic pH. This function is called pH maintained by the blood. Now next, I would like to tell you next function of blood is maintain osmolarity. Six. Osmolarity. Yeah, we can say it osmotic pressure. This pressure is exerted by the blood. In the vessels, which to maintain by the albumin protein. Amount of albumin protein in the 80% osmotic pressure is maintained by the albumin protein exerted on the vessels via the blood, is called osmotic pressure maintained. Now next I would like to tell you next one is osmotic pressure. Now next one I would like to tell you maintain body temperature, O2 transportation, excretory function, hormone transportation, pH maintain and osmotic pressure maintain. These are the important functions for blood. Now next further we go on. Next one is specific gravity of blood. specific gravity of blood. Specific gravity of blood. Specific gravity of blood. Specific gravity 1.0552 to 1.065. This is the normal specific gravity of blood. If this is the very important thing and very important question arises from the specific gravity in the medical situations. If specific gravity decrease leads to the condition arise in the person, in the patient will hypervolemia, edema. If specific gravity decrease, if specific gravity increase leads to hemorrhage, hypovolemia, because if the specific gravity decrease leads to hemorrhage and hypovolemia, and specific gravity increase may lead to hemorrhage and hypovolemia, and specific gravity decrease may lead to occur hypervolemia and edema. Because here, if the plasma concentration level depend on the osmolarity, if the concentration is increased, then if concentration increase, fluid volume decrease. If concentration decrease, fluid volume increase. So that's I am telling you a specific gravity of blood. Now next, composition of blood. Next one, further we go on, composition of blood. Students, this is very carefully what I am telling you, the composition of blood. Composition of blood is composed mainly three components as the major role, major composition. Listen, blood, what I am telling you, blood composition. Listen, blood, plasma. Blood further classified into three groups. Plasma. Now next one is blood cells, and next one is gases. Blood composition further classified into plasma, blood cells and gases. Plasma have 55% in the blood composition, and blood cell 45%, and gases O2, CO2, N2. These gases are dissolved in the blood. Which blood cells are found in the blood composition? You always remember what I am telling you, mainly three types. RBC. Beautiful. Well done, students. RBC, WBC and platelets, WBCs and RBCs. RBCs, how much? RBCs 5 million per mm². RBCs, WBCs 4,000 to 11,000 per mmQ and platelet 1.5 to 4 lakhs per mmQ. These are the important values. Examiner may ask from the blood cells how much blood cells are found in the blood composition, RBCs, WBCs and platelets. On the basis of three cells composition, we are calling the connective tissue. And presence of plasma in the blood, we are call it fluid, connective tissue. Plasma is also further classified into two types: water 91% and solid only 9%. Plasma composition is also further classified into two types: water 91% and solid 9%. And solid is also further classified into two groups: organic and inorganic compounds. Organic and inorganic compounds. Organic compound, always remember, never ever forget what I am telling you, students. These are the important composition of plasma as a solid role. Always remember what I am telling you. First one is protein. Protein, you will study about the protein. Albumin and globulin and fibrinogens are also studied under the protein. Now next one is lipid. Glucose, carbohydrate, enzymes and very beautiful metabolites. These compositions are found in the blood. Students, I have drawn a beautiful classification of blood composition on the board. I hope you get very clearly and not have any doubt in this classification. Thank you so much. Thank you for kind of attention on my class, students. And I am very requesting to you to share my video, like and press the bell icon to take the next notification of classes at the YouTube channel. So please subscribe it, share it and like and comment. These are depend on you. If you like this video, so can press the like button, and if have any doubt in this video, you can comment on this video. Students, thank you so much. Thank you for attention on my class. Thank you.